Okay, every show. I just got to at least question 100 on the impossible quiz, and I'm going to tell you about it. Now, honestly, I'm going to say, after 100, there are 10 more, but 100 was my limit, honestly. And because the last 10 questions are a nightmare. And I was not about to throw a chair across the room. I do not want to get grounded today. Now, first off, and also for the fact, if I played it on a certain website, it would be impossible, and literally with my laptop, I could only find it usable on one website. And it was one of those websites where the asteroids in that one minigame move pretty quickly. And no. Okay, I'm first going to refresh you on what the impossible quiz is. So, here's basically an example of it. So, ever heard of this kind of app? Well, the impossible quiz is basically that, just a little more inappropriate, and it actually does have a lot of tease-outs and stuff, which make you think you've lost only when you... Well, yeah, here's the example. In one of the 10 questions that take place after question 100 that I did not do, and it fakes you out with a fake game over screen, and it's actually a functional one. So if you don't wait and just click the try again button, that will be the moment you realize it's too late. And these also require a lot of thinking outside the box questions. Now, one thing sad is that I was not blind when going into this playthrough. I knew, a lot of the answers because I was watching a lot of videos of people playing the impossible quiz because I like to watch those people be idiots. And after enough time of watching them, those answers just engraved in my mind. But there were still a couple of certain questions that the answers did not engrave in my mind. You know, the other day I actually did a practice run to see how much of it I remembered from playing it at school because of unblocked games. And the furthest I got in that practice run and before or finally starting to struggle was the Shanghai question. So, how every he question up to that point, I just completely 100% got engraved in my mind from playing it at school. Even though I basically never played the game in a long time, I guess once I turned on the quiz as to play again, my brain was like, come on, you know this! So basically, here are some of my assumptions for some of the questions when I was either young, or right now. So, for the first question, Polo, I just guessed 4 and got it correct. And that was because I thought they were talking about a pool table. Which, they technically have 4 holes. I was right. It's weird that I'm the only one who ever thought about a pool table. And every YouTuber I watched just thought hot polo shirt. And I think when I was really young from there, I was going real good. I completely figured out a lot of them. Because the first time I ever got experienced with it, one of my cousins came over and actually he looked it up on the computer, and her and I just started watching, and I got pretty interested. I think I was about 8 when I discovered that this game existed. And either that or I was like 11. And so honestly, it's pretty good that we couldn't get that far because as literally when we first discovered it, our parents were home. Well, my parents were home, and there's some bad stuff in this quiz. Is that at that point they would not want me to see. But I guess not getting very far into the quiz is how people got away with playing the impossible quiz in front of their parents. The next question I remember her struggling for years on was question 42. Because you couldn't skip it. And you literally everywhere you look, there's a 42. I didn't know where to click. Seriously, that's the entire reason I was stuck on the game for so long. It wasn't until a boy at school told me that answer. Okay, now to the real video topic. Heck, me completing the impossible quiz, well, sorta. I consider her question 100 to be done, and I consider the other 10 to be post-game. Anyway, basically I was blasting through a lot of the questions, having the answers engraved in my mind. You may think that's cheating, but I did struggle. There were some questions that I didn't end up engraved in my mind, kinda like, what does DNA stand for? I literally had to use up a lot of lives to figure that out. And this is a very stressed struggle, and that's that the problem with the website I was playing this on was the fact that, well, the questions had to take a while to load, and that's basically a death wish if the next question is a bomb one. I literally almost lost plenty of times because the website was trying to load a question, and it was a bomb question. So that's why I was like, load it! What's the question? Load it quickly! Well, I luckily did manage to get to question 100. I'll give you the answer to that one. The answer is 2. But I was not about to do the last 10 questions because as soon as I answered question 12, I closed the tab. 100 is far enough. Of all the YouTubers I seen play the game actually had complete every single level, and they were basically by the end they had to blow up the entire city, I'm pretty sure. You know, these two people were literally like, we'll never touch this ever again. I actually commented, little do they know, there's a sequel. you think if I do a Wonder Red Plays His Impossible Quiz, I should do it with her playing the sequel? Anyway, this is Alina Shy signing out.